Thanks for joining us once again. It's a Sunday, haven't really got much to do, so I'm just plodding along as I usually do on my cars. Mucking around at the moment, getting the shifter ready to go into the green car, or into my gold car, sorry. So yeah, just mucking around here at the moment, just getting the shifter all organised. One of the worst things that I ever did was having the shifter shortened, because I thought, short shift sort of thing, but turns out, as Jason Maros told me, you won't have any leverage, mate, and yeah, you won't be able to grab gears sort of thing. And turns out, of course, he was correct. So hence I've got an extensions piece for it. So yeah, that worked out well. So once again, just mucking around with that. So what I thought I'd do is just do a bit of a time lapse on that. Just mucked around yesterday, putting the bonnet cable, running the bonnet cable. Also just cleaning up the dash and crash pad, which had like about probably 30 years of dirt on there. I couldn't believe how dirty it was. It was just an absolute mess. So yeah, sort of giving the old girl a bit of a birthday. So what I reckon I'll do is I'll set up the camera here and do a bit of a time lapse of installing the shifter into the car. Yeah, something I forgot to mention just before when I was or just before we went over to the car there. Yeah, what we do to get this all prepared is we use some molly grease. I've put molly grease down in the little ball joint in there as well, and cleaned it all up and greased it all up and freed it all up of all the dirt and everything that we can. I'll put some more molly grease down the bottom on the selector shaft where the little saddle is, to try and help that from wearing as well. So as you guys know, you can't buy these saddles. I'm lucky I've actually got a good one in the gearbox, and I've actually got a spare one. So yeah, I'm one of the lucky ones. So yeah, so I'll like I said, I'll get this this sort of finished assembled, and then I'll get it into the car for us. Alrighty, so shifter's all in. As you've seen in the video, I changed direction as to which way I was headed with this, because this nut down to the little nylon nut, I wasn't getting square on there because of all this was interfering in the way, because I have to do it a little bit different with this shaft that goes on there, because I can't slip the spring and the small dome washers down after. So what I did is I took the shaft off again, as you guys seen, and readdressed that, and put the nut on there just to test fit it, just to make sure everything was nice. It ran on there nice and smoothly, as I knew it would. So instead of cross-threading everything and screwing it all up, as some people sort of do, which is quite sad, and I have had that done to me once before, so I took all that off again, like I said, and readdressed that, and put it all on separately, and it just went on smooth as. So very happy with that. Got all the gears, got reverse, first, second, third, fourth. This gearbox I ran in my old race car with this puck clutch as well. So yeah, looking forward to getting this going again. Jason Maros and I, or Jason Maros especially, I just assisted, rebuilt this box many years ago as well, and I had my buddy Stevie had a look at it, and he was very happy with it also. As I've kept it in the shed and that sort of thing, out of the weather, so yeah, that's all good. So yeah, yesterday I just cleaned up the dash. I can't remember whether I said that before. But yeah, I think now what I'll do is just knock little things off, as you know, it's a bit shitty weather and that sort of stuff, so just knock some jobs off. So I reckon what I'll do now is go up to my personal Centura wrecking yard and get a glove box and bits and pieces for it, and yeah, just see what I've got up there, and what I can steal off the old wrecks up there. So yeah, we'll go up there and have a look and see what we've got in stock. Alrighty, so I'm up here at the at my little personal Centura wrecking yard. This one here used to be my daily, and this one here is a 3-speed manual car. As you can see, she's pretty much done, toasted actually. Rusted in parts where you really don't want them to rust, so she's just a parts car as well. So yeah, so I reckon what I'll do is I reckon out of this one I reckon I'll take, oh crikey, oh yeah, she's a winner. I reckon I'll take that glove box out, glove box lid, and a couple other little bits and pieces out of this one, yeah. So all right, so what I'll do is I'll take a couple of bits and pieces out of this one, and I'll get back to us when we'll get back down into the shop. Okay, so I've said been up to the old wreck up the road there, the old daily, and taken off the glove box lid, the glove box lock, giving that a good coating with inox inside and out. Got some screws there, and the lid stay as well. A little bit disappointed with myself because I sort of gave it a bit of a clean up, because there was a shadow mark where there was a magnet on here, and yeah, I give it a bit of a T-cut, and it sort of might have cut through the actual enamel itself. So yeah, a little bit disappointed, but it's a little bit better condition than the original one, which is all scratched up and a little bit dented and stuff as well. So yeah, we'll just run with that. The angle that it sort of sits in the car, it won't look too bad. So yeah, I'll sort of get stuck into getting that back in the car. So sort of prepped up where everything's going to go. So what I'll do is I'll set up the tripod again and get this installed. Okay, so all installed. Pretty happy with it. I'm not sure whether the lighting does it much justice at all. It's a little bit shiny. Like I said, I had a magnetized sort of logo thing on here, and it had a bit of sun damage, so I hit it with some T-cut, which might not have been a good idea. But either way, it still looks all right, serves a purpose, and works all well as well. Haven't put that on there because they're a pain in the ass to get out of there. So if my auto electrician needs to remove the glove box, he can. So, but yeah, once again, it's all works very nicely. So yeah, pretty happy with that. So yeah, I reckon what I might do next is muck around with the cold air side of the Turbskis. So what I might do is muck around with the hat. I've got an old gas style blow through hat that we used to run on this thing many years ago, but I'm not going to run that. I want to get like a Pro Charger style one or something similar. So what I reckon what I'll do, because I don't really want to put the bonnet on here either, so I reckon what I'll do is I'll put this hat on here that I've got, which is actually 3 inches, which is quite common for these sorts of carby style hats. And then what I'll do is I'll run some tape from side to side on the engine bay and just measure up and see what sort of clearances we had, because on the last setup it did actually hit the bonnet, but saying that too, I had a Kane Hemi manifold on here, not a stock standard manifold blowing through the 500. So yeah, I reckon I'll get stuck into that one now, and yeah, just mock it up and see which direction we need to head with that one. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, this is the old carby hat that we ran, which is a gas style blow through frickin' sort of thing. Yeah, very agricultural, as you can see, but did the job, and also, as you can see, was rubbing on the ribbing and the underside of my bonnet. So definitely not keen on running something like this. You know, the other ones have got a dome top to them as well. So yeah, primarily I want to get something like that. But anyways, this will give me some sort of an idea. As you can see, it's just over 3 inches tall. So a lot of these come with 3-inch tall with 3-inch inlet, which is pretty much what I'm after. So, well, I'm actually after something lower than 3 inches. But we'll dummy this thing up and see sort of where we're looking. Yeah, so not exactly the result I was sort of hoping for, but I knew it was going to be close anyways. But as you can see, it's literally, I mean, this is a straight line across there. So, you know, as we know, the bonnets sort of bulge a little bit, so I won't know for sure what I'm going to be sort of, what sort of clearances I'm going to have. But I'm pretty sure now I'm going to have to go with the really, really, really low profile style, Pro Charger style blow through hat with that one. So yeah, never mind. Like I said, I just wanted to sort of dummy that up on there and just see if I actually had any clearance at all, which it sort of looks like I haven't. But anyways, it's just the way it rock and rolls, and you know, there's plenty of ways around this. You know, just another hurdle. So not really all that disappointed. Sort of had an idea that this is sort of what I'd be up against. But yeah, once again, like I said, I just wanted to sit that on there and get an idea as to where I'm at. So now what I'll do is I will definitely order myself a low profile Pro Charger style blow through hat for it. So yeah, it looks like I'll have to get on the old computer and yeah, see what's available. Well, I know there is the Pro Charger style one available, so yeah, we'll just go with that. So yeah, never mind. As I say, that's the way the cookie crumbles. But yeah, we'll just we'll sort that out very soon. Alrighty, so yeah, pretty happy with the progress of today. As you can see, hanging up there, I got me bonnet stay just hanging there drying. I had the heater on before. Good way to do that. Mind you, I didn't paint it there. I took it outside, painted it, and then hung it back up there. So yeah, we don't want a big fire in the workshop. So yeah, once again, I'll have to have a look as to what's available as far as carby hats go. But you know, just sitting back and actually having a look at it, you know, when the bonnet goes on there, I may get away with some sort of a hat on there, but yeah, I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. So but yeah, that's you know, just one of those things. Pretty happy with how the shifters come up. Also the dash cluster and everything sort of come up nice and clean now. So yeah, reasonably happy with that. The shifters in there looking pretty good. So yeah, pretty happy with how that's all gone. Once again, the glove box is all there and all nice. So yeah, pretty happy with that. So yeah, so that's pretty much sort of another day sort of done. Ticked off a heap of stuff that I had on my list of things to do for the car. So so yeah, pretty happy with all that. Yeah, I'll leave it at that, and until I'm looking at you all next time. Stay safe, and we'll see you all next time. Mid Coast Diff Shop.